Good morning. Welcome back to Twisted Guidance Tarot. We're here for our positive affirmation video. Before we get started, let's do a hair check. I'm probably going to do the hair check one more time, but we're going to do the hair check today. And I will start with myself. As you see, I have not done what I was supposed to do. I didn't color my hair. I still have this bun, but the difference between my bun last week and my bun this week, it is matted. It's a matted mess back there. It's in a state of disarray. And that's pretty much how my week been going. I really want to tell y'all the truth. I've been in this state of confusion, asking why on a lot of things. You know, you get into that. It's good to know, to ask the questions why. It's good to know. But when you get stuck on wanting to know why, why me, why this, why that, why this, when you get stuck into that mindset, that's not healthy. Ask the question why, then do something about it. But stop getting into that, damn, why is this happening to me mode? And I kind of was there a little bit this week. I told y'all about the dream that I had about the former friend, and that was on the B Family's renewed week. And I was wondering whether or not I should reach out to the girl. I came across her boyfriend's video, or at least the boyfriend she had at the time. Both of them were YouTubers. And she was in the video. I was like, oh, what is this trying to tell me? Why am I seeing this? Okay. And then I happened to come across her channel. Remember I told y'all unsubscribe? And there she was again. And she was on there then showing her tarot card decks. I didn't even know she was interested in tarot. I was like, wait a minute, this is a sign. Somebody is telling me to reach out to this girl or something. Why do I need to reach out to her? I kept asking the question, why? So I did. And didn't get no response. So then left me to wonder, what the hell was the damn message? What did I need to reach out to her for? And so then I got angry. Not really angry, but disgusted that I even bothered to reach out in the first place. I didn't really say, hey girl, hey, but I was like, I told her I had a dream about her, which was probably creepy as fuck to say that I had a dream about you. And just wondering, just hoping that you're okay. It's basically what I said, hoping that you're doing well. Because I wish good thoughts on people. I done shuffled the heck out of that deck. So yeah, it left me to question a lot, wondering why. And then there were situations going on at the house with my technology, and I was like, why does this keep happening to me? I kept going through the why. But I wasn't looking at the different steps and measures fully for me to determine what I could do about whatever was going on, so that way I could just get rid of all the whys in my head. Like the why. So, y'all know that the positive affirmation reading is a general reading for all. It's just like I said, affirmation. Something to help us get through the rest of the week. Take a look at what we've done this week. And yeah, that's pretty much all it really is. It's nothing specific to a specific zodiac sign or individual. It's just me and my thoughts. And I got all my tarot decks here today. But did I do it again? Girl, I think I did. I was going to do my numerology, but I told y'all I don't know the numerology off the top of my head, so I had my notes. Where is my notes? I don't see them. The state of confusion, the state of disarray. I'm discombobulated. I thought I picked it up and I thought I had things all together. I was going to be prepared this morning and come in here and do what I need to do. And I'm just thrown off. I'm thrown off. You see this confused look on my face? So I'm shuffling the cards right now. What we're going to do, I'm going to pull 5 cards. And these 5 cards, I'm going to tell you exactly what I see in the cards. And then I will come back to you and weave together a narrative for our positive affirmation reading. Now, I am calling these positive affirmation readings, but everything may not be positive. There's good, bad, and negative in everything, right? Negative, positive, good, bad. So I'm hoping that I'm looking for a positive message. That's what I want to pull out of these cards. But I want whatever message I see to come through fully and completely. Like this get over my why mentality. I feel like I got a glare on my camera lens too. I think I shuffled the world out of all of these decks by now. You're like, girl, how many decks you gonna shuffle? I gotta be careful when I'm driving though. I don't want my decks to fall on the floor and I go to reach for them. You don't want that to happen. So I just want to thank y'all again for being here. Thank you for all my new subscribers that have joined the channel. My name is Poetry, if I didn't say that in the beginning. These are general readings, which basically means that let's say they open it for everybody. If something that I'm saying is not resonating with you, I just ask that you have an open mind, because it may resonate with you at some time in the near future or in the future for in another time, like a year from now. But then if you do get it a year from now, you can come back and reflect on this video and see what the message was for you. I like the term I heard on JJ Constellation's channel, that these are timeless videos, which basically means that whenever you hear this message, at that time it was meant for you. So even though I give a date, like today is, I don't know what today is. I think it's July 27th, 26th. Child, that's some stuff I should know. Why's my window fogging up? It's 80 degrees out here. I'm late to work, of course. It wouldn't be right if I wasn't late. It wouldn't be right if I wasn't late. But I know what job assignment that I'm on today. That's what deck I didn't shuffle. I like to start off with I like to clarify with my Wisdom of Natural Hair Tarot deck by Makeda Wisdom. She is a fellow YouTuber, so if you want to go check out her channel and find out where I got this deck, that's where I got it. Makeda Wisdom. It's the tarot, the Wisdom of Natural Hair tarot deck, which I like to call, I have renamed it to Listen to Black Women tarot deck. Oh, okay. All right. So what we got going on in this week's message? I'm trying to debate on what deck I'm pulling from. Gonna start with the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck. It's funny that I pulled this card. Let me get out of the sun a little bit. And the reason why I'm saying it's funny, because earlier this week, in the middle of my week when I was feeling like the most heaviest, I did like a daily pull for myself, and I pulled this card. This is the Strength card out of the Dreams of Gaia deck. It is I consider it a strength card. It is basically the fourth earth. But he's showing a lot of strength and resilience in this picture. He's trying to keep everything above his head so the world don't crumble around him. But if you look deeply at him, he's breaking. There's blood flowing from the cracks, and but he's trying to stand strong. He's trying to stand strong, but he feels like he's breaking. Where else am I going with this? I want to do two from the Dreams of Gaia. This I call this one here the fight card. There's the Ten of Fire. In this one, you see two people battling with one another. When I see this, I see them battling with themselves. They're taking a look at the man in the mirror, And they're checking themselves. Didn't I say this earlier in my confusion statement? Checking ourselves. Stop asking the questions why and be about it. Don't just talk about it, be about it, so to speak. Where else am I gonna go with this? I got somebody riding on the bumper of my car that I'm trying to really pay attention to. So that's why I'm like a little cautious. I really appreciate y'all like these car reads. You just gonna run that light sign. Okay. Live your life. Live your life. Not I, said the cat. I didn't pull up this bottom card today of the decks. We'll see what I get later. But I'm gonna pull a top one from here. We get the Eight of Cups. On the Eight of Cups, he's going on a journey of sorts, leaving a lot of stuff behind. Leaving it behind the familiar, going into new uncharted territories. And again, we have the moon always lighting the path. The waters look a little troubled. There's a little unsurety there. We always know that the cups, though, is about emotions. Well, not always, but it could be about emotions and feelings running over. Travel. He is going on a journey. Travel as well. Where are we going to pull from here? And then we've got our Temperance card. Patience. Undoing confusion. Figuring something out. Tossing between multiple ideas. But using patience and wisdom and understanding to try to do so. That's what I got there. Okay, where am I gonna go with this? I'm like looking like, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Let's get our Don't Tarot and Drive. I forgot to say that. Don't Tarot Drive. Let's get our crystal for this week. I'm gonna pull from the middle of the deck. Normally I don't do this. I normally pull from the top. It says this week we got spiritual and or religious community. Get in tune with like-minded people. Interesting. Alrighty. And then let's see, we go with our animal spirit guides. We have the horse. Care for others and let them be free. Now you see that there's two horses here. There's a stallion and a filly. Is that how they say it? The adult and the kid. So, but then there's a unicorn in there. I always see the unicorn as like a superhero, so to speak. I don't know why, because they're magical. And magical in what sense? I still don't know, but they always represent a magical state of being, something. When your kids look at you, they just see you as the world. You like Superman, you Invincible, you're Wonder Woman to them. You're the magical being in their life. Maybe this reading has something to do with family. Maybe. So, we got the stuff for Earth. Like I said here, what I'm getting from this card is that, like I say, you're going through a lot. That you feel like you need to be always holding up someone, taking care of them. If you didn't, things around you will crumble and fall. But in the process, you are wearing yourself out. You're wearing yourself out. You're tiring yourself out. You are breaking, but You don't want to show people that you're breaking, but you are really breaking. You're breaking down mentally, physically. And when we deal with the fire card here, the Ten of Fire, I see an internal struggle that you're having with yourself. Is like you're warring with yourself on what to do, on how to be, to continue being this tower of strength for whoever that may be. And you're what's the word I want to say? You're placing hard judgments against yourself with either choice that you think you're gonna make. Like it's like a no-win situation that you seem to be in, that you feel like you're in. A no-win situation that you feel like you're in. And that's what takes me back to the Eight of Cups, with the emotions and the feelings. This is a situation that you feel like a no-win situation, but you need to walk away from it. You see him walking away from this situation. You need to leave behind the familiar. Leave behind, cut loose the purse strings. I'm feeling this has to do with a person or a child maybe. You have to cut loose the purse strings. It's going to be hard to find your solo path. It may not be a solo path, but a new path for you, where you are thinking about you and fixing the things that have been breaking in you, because you've been giving your all to whoever this person, I'm gonna say, or situation is. But I'm feeling it's a person, and I'm feeling it's a loved one, not necessarily a child, but somebody else that you've been really looking out for. And you need to, I know, maybe enact some tough love. Maybe that's what this card is representing as well. Some tough love that you may have to doll out. Like I said, the waters, like I was saying in this one, the waters, it's going to be rough. It's going to be hard on you mentally as well, hard on you emotionally, even hard on that person. Maybe you're dealing with somebody that is dealing with an addiction of sorts, then you just trying to be there for them. Maybe it's a lover that you want to ride with, and you feel if you walk away from them that they will break. Or maybe that person has some type of medical situation that they're dealing with, and you are feeling guilty about the fact that you want to walk away, or you want to stop, not necessarily stop caring for them, but stop being the only sole support of that person. Maybe that's what I'm feeling here. And you need to leave that familiar way. It's somebody that you cared about greatly. Somebody that you cared about greatly. Or something that you cared about greatly. But you want to walk away from that situation. You're feeling like you want to walk away from that situation, or it's breaking you. It's that state of confusion that I was talking about, that maybe I was in all this week. Maybe that is what's translating over into these cards as well. You don't know what to do. You don't know what choices to make, because you choose one or the other. No matter which one you choose, there's going to be fire. There's going to be upset. Somebody's going to get mad. And it may be that loved one who has all those hurt feelings about you no longer being their tower of strength. But it's going to take some patience, some temperance to deal with this situation. It's going to take that. You need to, as you're leaving this state of confusion, as you're walking away from this state of confusion, you're heading to a better state of mind where the decision is becoming clear. I always like to see this Temperance card because it looks like it's being poured from the fire into the cup here with the water flowing. You're taking care of your mental state, your physical state of mind, your physical being, your emotions. You need to start putting you first. That's what that's what I'm seeing here. And I say I love to always see it pop up with a fire card because they just seem to work hand in hand. And then you have that little journey in the middle where you are moving on from that which is causing you confusion and grief and mental strain and worry. I realized I only pulled 5 tarot cards, and then I went to my crystal card. Okay, but we're gonna do that this morning. And with this, how are you gonna achieve it? How are you gonna achieve it? Let me hit this turn. We don't want to do that. We don't want to, be out here real bad on this turn. How are we going to achieve this? How are we going to get to this point? What do we need to do? You're going to seek guidance. You're going to seek friendships and community, whether it's your spiritual community or your religious community. This is what you will want to do to help you attain a patient, peaceful state of mind, a state of being, where you can pull away, so to speak, from a lot of the chaos and help take better care of you. But you see, the water is still connected from one cup to the other. That means the bond itself won't be broken. You're not gonna break the bond. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be. It ain't flowing smoothly, but the bond is not gonna be broken. So you need to call on your spiritual guidance, spiritual selves, in order to maneuver this properly. That's the best way I can say it. And as our spirit animal was saying, care for others and let them be free. Not necessarily tough love, but it can be, and I'm feeling that it's a tough love situation. Care for others and let them be free. You have to start letting them do for themselves. If it's your child, you want to start letting them be responsible for themselves. But don't back away. You're still always going to be there in the background if they really need you. You're not going to always keep inserting yourself into the situation to help them out every single time that they got something going on. But if they really need you, you're going to be there. You're going to be that magic that happens when times get rough and you I don't know where I can turn to. And you come through I'm here for you. That's what I'm seeing here. I just feel it's a child. I feel it has something to do with the child. Let me see if I can get a clarifier out of this deck here. We've already shuffled. And let's see. Sometimes you don't need clarifiers. Sometimes you don't need clarifiers. I'm not going to do a clarifier. I got my numerology. I think I did bring my numerology. My little Uno deck to put the numerology. Did I shuffle these already? I think I did. We're going to do a whole little small mixer upper here and see what we pull out. We got the 5. Okay, I take notes on my numerology, y'all, so I can know what the heck until I get these in my head. The 5 to me looks like the 2 reversed. And the 2 is like an unbendable, unbreakable number. It kind of looks like it's on its knees praying. And which kind of goes into seek out your religious or spiritual community for strength, to help you, strengthen you. So I wonder what this 5 is going to tell me. Let's see, y'all. 4, the 5. Offer gratitude to the world around you, but start listening to your body. You may go on a journey, mental, spiritual, or physical. It's time for a fresh start. Change is needed. I'm telling you, sometimes I just be on point. Like, at least with the cards, you know what I'm saying? You can't read that. Why you can't read it? That's what that basically is telling us today. Change is needed. You need a fresh start. You need to let loose the purse strings. Step away from this situation. Like I'm going to say, I'm feeling as a person. Step away from them. Let them be on their way for a little while. But not even for a little while. Let them be on their way. But that doesn't mean you have to 100% disconnect. Like I say, well, in a tough love situation, sometimes you just got to disconnect. Because they have become so dependent on who you are and what you're doing for them that they're not wanting to do it for themselves, or they won't do it for themselves. I just got a message from work. Maybe they was telling me not to come in. That's what I was like, but I'm dang on here now. So let's see what we got. If I can get anything from my wisdom deck. I got the Sankofa Phoenix. Rising from the ashes. Y'all already know what the Phoenix means. I don't even have to explain to you what the Phoenix rising means. You about to be reborn in this situation. Once you let go of the control that you have with this person, the need to always be there and always do everything that's breaking you, but you feel like you're going to be a bad person if you don't, you don't break free. You don't go on your own way. Let them go on their own way. Let them start doing for themselves sometimes. Once you do that, you are going to rise like a phoenix from the ashes. You going to rise. Somebody, dang it, I hate when I do this. Put in the comments that they're about to be an empty nester, and this is a feeling that they were going on. They pretty much starting a new journey for themselves, being having an empty nest now, and have to learn how to do for themselves. And you may always want to call up that person or that child and be like, okay, what you need, and you have to stop yourself, because now it's about what you need. It's about what you need. I feel good about that reading too. It's not, let go and rise. That's what I'm gonna call this. The name of this one: Let Go and Rise. It's okay to let go and stop being everyone else's tower of strength. We know you can do it. We know you Superwoman. We know you Superman. We know you can do it. You've always done it. And they're always going to expect you to keep doing it, despite how it's making you feel on the inside. It's even showing on the outside, but everybody see it. It's all they see is you holding things together. You holding it down. You keeping it up. You being strong. That's what they see. I had to put the card up real close to the camera, just so y'all can even see the blood dripping and the cracks that he's getting in his body. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had to look real closely at that to see that happening here. That could be signs of anything. Dark circles that we getting underneath our eyes. The gray hairs that's starting to protrude. The unkempt hair. As I'm going through week 3. The unkempt hair. Anything. We're walking a little slower than we used to. Anything. These physical things, people probably are just not noticing that's going on, because they so used to you being that tower of strength and being that person, being everything that they can be for them. But it's time. It is time, y'all, to move on. As the good church folk would say, let go and let God. Let go and let God. But time for you to move. Leave behind the familiar. Go on a journey of self-discovery. That way you can free up your emotions. Get the turbulence out of your waters, out of your rivers. I said, all right now. All right. Oh, the crystal. I didn't look up the crystal. I got my book, Angelite. And then I'll look up the horses too, because I didn't look at one of them. Angelite is the crystal that is listed there. I don't know my crystals and stones and runes by heart either. But we're going to look them up today and give y'all a little simple breakdown. I didn't want this video to be this doggone long, but it's going to be this long because I guess it's needed. Suppose I spent like 10 minutes shuffling cards. Alright. Make friends with people who are sharing your spiritual beliefs. Make friends with people who offer you a feeling of safety, where you can be at ease in your social setting. Now is the time for you to take the next step and attend spiritual meetings as you're guided. But it does have a strong message about connecting with your religious and spiritual base. So a lot of you may be looking for a new church home to help you. That may be what helps you out on this journey of temperance, of getting that temperance. You know, feeling connected with other like-minded people. And as y'all know, I'm not somebody that goes to church, but I do know where I can find people that are like-minded with me. And I can connect to, and I talk to a lot of people that are actually in church. Okay, so for a horse, it says, this card calls for you to expand your heart center and focus on your noble qualities and aspirations. You are reminded that in order to honor others and let them be free, you must first respect yourself and set yourself free. So tune in and let the wonderful healing divine light bathe you. Dissolve the old. Take decisions that chime with you and that light your world. Visualize the full moon. Where my card go? Visualize the full moon, or look at it if you can. This will start to activate your own personal great soul qualities and watch a higher path unfold. I like this. I love Positive Affirmation Saturday. I really do. I really do. I really do. And even though last week, I'm still in a state of a certain confusion, the things that I was doing in regards to the reading last week, I have set steps and made movements. Oh, did my mic fall? I hope y'all got all this. I have made movements and journey to get some things in place. So I am still moving forward. Don't get that twisted. But life hits you from all different kind of angles. It's not always about one specific thing. But just in these positive affirmation readings, we're just focusing on one topic. But life is still going to happen around you that may throw a monkey in your plan. Throw a monkey wrench in your plans. You never know. All right, y'all. I feel good about this. I feel good. And for me, I know exactly who this is talking about, or what this is dealing with for me, in a lot of different areas of my life. I do. All right. Thank y'all for being here. We appreciate you. I said we, like I'm more than one person. I am more than one person. I am a Gemini. Thank you for being here.